Yorkie the Barbarian here. Before the founding of House Yorkie, before Yorkshire was even on the maps, those are my people. The Brigands of Brigantia. Now let me take you back in time. My time in Golarion. With Pathfinder Kingmaker. My wolf tooth is bent. That's not good. Don't have anything to do in the barony right now. So it's time to head back. To the Khellid Barbarian Camp. Now we've got the pass that allow us... Oh, we've got a fight. That allow us to avoid the peaks. We've killed the other three sisters. We'll meet the one back in camp. None of them can be trusted, of course.
Stand with me.
There we go. I don't think we're going to be able to sell anything, so let's avoid that. Yeah. Peaceful travelers. Not interested. Oh, we can't quite avoid the peaks. Still got to pass through Van Hold, of course.
I need to catch my breath.
I also need to check whether I am being paged back to reality.
Why don't we set up camp?
Another fight. A bigger one, probably, given where we are.
I require rest.
Just some Spriggans.
Time for fun.
Harder than goblins, but hardly a task. Oh, there's more coming in. That's a bit meatier.
I shall not falter.
There we are. Even tired, they went down nice and easy.
Nice, don't you think?
Got some healing stuff. That's something we will take.
Why don't we set up camp?
Right, let's rest.
All right, I need your ideas. Who is that storyteller who's living in the capital? How could an elf look so old? It shouldn't be possible.
He's a storyteller, is he not? He has many stories to tell. This may be one of them. Meanwhile, I'd say he's just a common half-elf. Plain and simple.
Right, in we go. See what that other sister's got prepared for us. I'm sure it's not good. Before we go, let's
And Lindsay was called
start preparing.
What's the hold-up?
Any fun to be had?
Well, yeah, it's time to get the strength going, isn't it?
Pa-i-riti. 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 Pa-i-riti.
Now, before I have been using them, I think I'm not going to. I think I'm going to keep him on Shocking Grasp. So improve his damage dealing.
Together we stand.
But we can have a few of these.
Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
Now, put that on them.
Inimosi Tradisi.
And give us a bit of a blessing.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Right, we've got 3 people here. And the 2 animals. And with that, throw one of those on her. Give us a morale boost, Linz. That is a morale boost, isn't it? Yeah, that one is also a morale boost. Well, no point in using that. We'd be better off using that, to be honest. Or maybe the Dirge of Doom. Reduce their morale.
I won't be halted.
Look there, Tiger Lords! Here comes the killer, an enemy, a servant of evil spirits. This person aims to disrupt our exalted mission.
And there she is, her sister.
The sisters who went into the hills in search of truth never returned. They perished, and he is the killer.
One points a trembling finger at you.
We trusted him, and this is how he repays us. Liar, traitor, murderer!
The barbarians exchange glances with one another. Look at the sister, then look at you. Finally, look to Dulgath, who tightens his fist around his sword. They wait for an order from their leader, ready to charge at his sign. I could probably easily bluff. See if we can get away with it.
Tiger Lords, haven't you had enough of this
There we
witch's
are.
speeches? Me, I am fed up with all her lies and half-truths. We keep dying here, and she won't even tell us what for, what we're trying to find here. If anyone wants to give their life for her gibberish, go ahead. Everyone else, start packing. We go back to Nomeria.
Betrayal, blasphemy! All who remain loyal to the great Armagh, to battle! Today you die, Baron.
You reckon? Right then. Right, Lindsay. Why don't you Dirge of Doom? Ooh, you bugger. Reggie. Get on him. Kitty cat. Take him down. Not quite, huh? You'll get there, don't worry. Kenra, step back.
Taste my fury.
Yeah, you missed that. Octavia, step back and drop a speed on us. Doggo. There he is. Alright. Heraldia. Just chuck some of these out, why don't you? You're down. Yorkie, let's rage. Can't seem to target him because of everyone over them. Not to worry. We'll get him.
Out of my way!
Alright, that's fine. Lindsay. Oberon.
You deserved it.
Reggie.
Die for me.
Kitty Cat. Yeah, your little barbarian friends ain't done you much good, have they?
This is going to hurt.
Octavia. Like you take the wolf on. You're down. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? But with so few left, let's just take it off of that and go real time.
Strike worth a legend.
They died. Meaningless deaths. I hope you realize, Baron, when next we meet, we'll be sworn enemies.
Oh, fair enough.
Disgusting. Look, it's not even a human. Right, she wasn't human at all. She was Fae.
Yep.
This is who our chieftain was listening
So
to.
why do you want to be my enemy?
We have nothing more to do here. We'll leave. But let me tell you why we came here in the first place. I've no idea what magic toy those witches were looking for, but I do know where to find it.
Good.
We spotted the place long ago, but I didn't want to lead my people there. These incense burners from the tombs are the keys to the entrance.
Well, we found him.
The place is called the Valley of the Dead, and for good reason. It's an unholy land, a cursed land. If there's something capable of devouring a whole city around here, that's where you'll want to start looking for it. And now, farewell.
Did you really mean you want to be my enemy, or were you talking about the defeated sister who's dead? You're strange, that's all I can say. If you're my enemy, you're going to be dead. I wouldn't want to give up unwanted advice, but I don't think we should let the barbarian go. He told you in all honesty he has dark plans for you and your lands. Actually, you're right. He threatened me. You're going down. Sorry, mates, but you guys said we were going to be enemies. That was a stupid thing for him to say. Right. Is there anything that's not a dead person? No. Right, out we go then. Gather up all the goods. And we'll go back to her town to tell them. That's the Khellid's gone. At least that bunch. I mean, it was kind of stupid to tell me we were going to be enemies when we met, wasn't it? You were signing your own death warrant there. Oh, yeah, we'll see these. Because I'm guessing there's a merchant wandering around. Skeletal salesman. There we are. Show me your wares. With pleasure. Here, look. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Nobody's using a great sword. Rapier. Nobody's using that. Don't care. Alright, 48 grand. Right, we're done. Out we go. Oh, way up. We got a couple of restorations needed. There we are. Well then, we don't need to go that way, do we? There's a valley, alright. Looks like we're heading around the mountains here. Fight. What's this one? Wargs. We should be okay with them.
This ends you.
Told you. You don't see it on screen, but there's a Steam achievement for fighting these things. 45 out of 100 so far.
Onwards!
That's random fights, basically. Now, what's this one? Eggs. Alright. Something over here. Herbs. Right, down here. More edible moss.
I lead. You follow.
Oh, it's that bloody ribbon again.
Got a message for you.
Yeah?
It's time to pull off the masks and answer for your deeds. My master has seen enough, so he summons you. Come, kneel before this land's true ruler. Embrace suffering, embrace pain. Surrender your spirit to Mordecai, the chosen of the 4 horsemen, and the keeper of the Oculus of Abaddon.
Whatever, I'm not afraid of you, master. Tell me where I can find him.
Go to the Valley of the Dead.
Oh, I'm heading there anyway.
Pass the gates and face the challenges that await.
Looks like Dougie Boy was right.
If you survive, my master will meet you in his sanctuary. The gates bar the entrance to the Valley of the Dead. Only the one who has the key or sacred knowledge can pass.
Well, I got that. I got the mind sense burners.
Once my master barred the valleys from the outer world and the lesser races such as yours. Thus my master could focus upon his research and rule the Empire without the pathetic rebellions and petty wars of your
Well, it don't seem to be ruling anything now.
You have a choice. Find 3
Got it.
incense burners hidden in the tombs of traitors who imprisoned my master in his sanctuary, or conjure darkness, which is able to open the way to the Valley of the Dead. This way or another, you will be able to pass the gates, and my master will seal your fate.
Why don't this lazy bugger come meet me?
When my master comes, there will be nothing left of you or your lands. No trace of the lesser races. Only servants of Vordakai.
What, birds?
The skies shall be storms. The rivers shall run red. It will be the empire of Vordakai restored. Glorious and pure.
Whatever, bird brain. Oh, you're buggering off now, are you? Side up at you. Tristan, what the hell are you doing here?
Wait. We need to talk.
What are you doing here?
Forgive me, Baron. I hope that when I explain, you'll accept my apology. I couldn't let you go alone.
What are you talking about? What's the matter?
The Valley of the Dead the Raven spoke of. I know it. An ancient evil is buried there, from empires since turned to dust. Being cautious is not enough. If you go there, you must tread quietly, or you shall awaken dark things indeed.
Dark things is what we do, Tristan, you know that.
A tomb lies in the heart of the valley. That is where the evil sleeps. I know I cannot sway you from going, but if you must go, please let me help you. My faith may help, when spells and steel may not.
No, I got my part here. You bugger off back to capital.
As you wish, but trust me, you're making a huge mistake.
No, I don't think so. I got my folks here. You'll be fine. Bugger off back to capital and wait for us. We'll be fine.
We do it my way.
These must be the lovely gates that were spoken of. We got a couple of things here.
I did as you asked.
The tracks are in the dirt. Numerous people on foot pass through the gate into the valley. All right. A bit of food and stuff. I got some herbs. Right, let's get up to the door. A towering gate blocks your path. The pillars flanking the gate are carved from the mountain itself, and both the gate and the pillar rise so high they're obscured by the mists above. The gate is sealed, but you can see no lock, not even a handle. I'll study it. The gates are covered with ancient inscriptions and disturbing depictions of worship and sacrifice, but the inscriptions are far above eye level, so much so you have to take a few steps back to see them. In the centre of the gates, there's a circular protrusion and 3 black hooks. Studying them, the gate seems built for giants and their kin, but yet 3 small hooks are set in a circle protrusion in the gate 5 feet over the ground. This gate is meant for giants. It's odd that they set hooks so low. Peering closer, you see the hooks bear traces of soot and ash. Try and sort that out. Many of the words are lost to time and weather, but you make out some glyphs and symbols that you recognise. From there, manage to piece together the inscription. In darkness, the doors open. In murk, the truth reveals itself. In gloom, death steps into the halls. Whatever. Attempt to decipher the images. Depicted on the gates are 3 cyclops. Each great giants clad in ceremonial garb. They stand before an image of a gate, which is open. The cyclops is holding aloft a lantern that looks like a cyclops skull. Show me the protrusion. Some ancient lock proves wrong. The gate is sealed with a solid wall, with neither lock nor latch. Perhaps the gate was not meant to be opened. Well, you step back. Examine the pillars. Massive pillars rise high up from the mist. Can barely imagine the power it would take to build this giant structure.
A mere touch of my master's power. He commands armies, slaves, servants, shapes mountains.
Can I just shoot this thing? Johnny, throw some fire at it, will you?
Monument to his reign, and his reign will come again.
Oh, I don't like this place. I feel like I did in Kadira during our raids on demon worshippers. It's a very similar atmosphere. Examine the left pillar. The pillar stands on the windward side and is more weathered than the rest of the gate. You can faintly make out the remains of inscriptions that once used to cover the pillar, but they are faded by wind and elements to be unreadable. The right pillar, time weather has failed to destroy the bas relief that depicts that rises from the foot of this pillar and winds its way up into the mist. The pillar is covered with intricate geometric patterns, images of lotuses and other flowers, and mysterious figures performing strange rituals. The attention to detail is amazing. You'd need hours to examine every image. Right, step away. Try my name. That's not going to happen. Yep, that's not going to happen. Throw a stone. Nope. Alright, those incense burners. Clouds of smoke billow from the lit incense burners, steaming out through the Cyclops' eyes. You quickly realise the smoke isn't rising, it's encircling you, engulfing you, until all around you is darkness. Well, that did it. I guess we're in now.
Head on.
Another bit of leather, and we're going through. Long winding road to Mordecai's tomb.
I need to catch my...
Someone's on the road again, are they? Is it that blasted raven again? Maybe not.
We do it my way.
What's up here?
Anything else?
Tablet is covered with names of dead Cyclops buried in the Valley of the Dead. Alright, fine.
Applause, please.
Oh, we got Cyclops coming in. Ow.
Sister, protect me.
Well, that bloody sucked. She's gone up a level. Oh, yeah, because she's a sister. Duh. Now, what was that? List on the tables the names of ancient sites. Oh, okay, we've seen that. Harbinger. What is that? Two-handed. Ah. Could be good, though, as a giant bane. Lose a lot of stuff, though. I wouldn't lose that much. Also, you get a little healing going on, will you? There we are.
Onwards.
What's down here?
Done and done.
A scythe might be useful for our lass back at home, but not for us. Oh, Reggie's using a scythe. How does it compare? Using a frost scythe +2. This is an eternal conduit. Doesn't do as much damage. I'm not going to use it.
I won't be halted.
Taste my fury.
Let's go back to that.
This is going to hurt.
He's almost dead. Drop a... Didn't do anything. Ow. What can we do? Well, we can come up here. We can go like that. Now you're dead. You can hit us with a haste.
Run them through. Bleed for me.
Cool it.
You missed, Cal.
Any last wishes?
Strike as one.
There we are.
We do it my way.
Now, I'm pretty sure if I go through, I'm going to be in trouble. So I better come back and go back to somewhere we can get healed a little bit before we go on. Oh. Can we not? We cannot. And we can't seem to camp here either. Oh dear. Well then. Here we go. We don't need the non-magical armor.
A rest would be welcome.
Yep, it would. Maybe we can go now. We go back.
I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, we can. Good. We'll avoid that one. Avoid that one too. We can look back and see what's going on here. And we got military outrage. Storyteller, that's not really your job, but give you a bit of help. Some soldiers on leave have been bullying the peasants. Well, stop them, basically. Undead Cyclops attack. That's unfortunate. Grand Diplomat wants to discuss important matters.
Why don't we set up camp?
Why don't we stop whining? In we go. Back home. For a wee bit of a rest. Throne room. See what's going on there.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Lindsay broods upon the letter she's holding in her hands. I received this day an official letter from Rasmiran with a trade proposal. It seems the barony has grown large enough to excite curiosity even in odd corners of the river kingdoms. It's just that, Lindsay sighs, I don't think Rasmiran will be the best ally. Since their self-proclaimed god Rasmir rules, their tyranny has flourished across the country, and they think little of their neighbours. They just occupy any lands they can. If I were you, I'll politely decline their trade agreement. Who knows, maybe it's a trick, although the terms seem profitable. She looks at the letter again. Tell me about this Rasmir. It's a quirky fellow. He took over a kingdom and persuaded all locals that he's a living god. He installed his henchmen in all key positions and now rules as he pleases, oppressing the population. Lindsay sighs. The more I think about it, the less I like the idea of dealing with him. He has repeatedly expanded the territory of his own kingdom by occupying his neighbours. Such an attitude towards other countries is seriously worrying. Do we need it? You'd make the decision, Lindsay. Really? Then I will reject the agreement. Alright, so we've got events, improved diplomacy, trade agreement with Galt, trade agreement with Gralton, support the Grand Diplomat's endeavours. Disrupted army success. The Druids, guided by the High Priestess, altered the landscape around surrounding the settlement. Its architecture. They've already promised a better harvest. Grand Diplomat, yes. We have to keep these under control, so get there. We do have her rank up. She's busy, isn't she? Yeah. Project. Trade agreement with Gralton. +5 to economy for 75 BP. Sounds good. Trade agreement with Galt. Times of unrest. Well, it's a lot of BP and it's only in times of unrest. I'm not doing it right now. Prove diplomacy. Alright, well, she can't quite do it yet. Chandra's the only one about to get something done. Right.
I require rest.
Yeah, we know you do.
We do it my way.
Right, that's that done. So, next time we come back, we'll be heading back and taking on this border guy fella. Or getting closer, just going through his deadly lair anyway. For now, I've been Yorkie the Barbarian, you've been wonderful, and this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. Bye now.